That told that just got me was he was at a meeting in Richmond. I told you he went to seminary in Richmond, and he was active with Baptist World Alliance. He had some position there. So he had come back here from Liberia. The war was over, and he had been doing humanitarian work in Liberia. He was in charge of distribution of supplies for the orphanages. So he came here for a meeting in Richmond. He was in Richmond, and he was at a restaurant with a bunch of men. They were all in their suits and everything. They were having this meeting. And you know, a lot of times in restaurants they give kids crayons, and the kids, just to keep them occupied. Well, a lot of times those crayons are on the floor. You see them all the time. You go in restaurants, there's a bunch of crayons on the floor. And at the end of the night, I guess they just sweep them up. So he had come back from Liberia, had not been here long, and things were really rough. This was very shortly after the war. And he said he was sitting there in this meeting, and he was completely and totally distracted by the crayons that were under the table on the floor. He could see them. And he just kept thinking, he said it was all he could do to keep from just getting down on the floor and scraping up all these crayons, because he just kept thinking, this is like unbelievable to children in Liberia who don't even have a crayon. And when he told me that, I said, well, the kids have to have some crayons. So school supplies something. So that's when we started.